Hello and welcome. Okay, I've just bought myself another red dot. This one is the dovetail one, and I've stuck it on the Browning buck, and the other one, the original red dot that was here, is on the Glock 45 in my other video. This one is different. Alright, it's much bigger, obviously. It's got a few features that we'll go through. I'll just take this cover off. Alright, so as you can see, let's have a look if you can see down there. Yeah, it's got a nice clear sight. So let's go through this. It's got two colours. Okay, you've got green and red. It's got 5 illumination settings for each colour, and also at the back it's got different, let's see if you can put that in, different dots and stuff. You've got crosshair with a circle, crosshair, then you've got a circle with a dot, and then a dot for green and red. So which is quite nice. The buttons itself are nice to feel good. Everything is metal or aluminium. The battery goes in here, so all you've got to do is either unscrew it or use a screwdriver or something that won't damage the plastic, and it takes one of them round computer batteries, so they're very cheap and readily available. To switch it on, you need to either go left or right. So at the moment it's on G, and it's on G green. So to switch it on, I've put it on brightness 1, then brightness 2, and so on, and the same for red. There you go. At the moment it's off for brightness 1 on red, brightness 2 up to 5. Yeah. So what I'll do, I'll take this outside and show you all the brightnesses and all the kind of red dot combinations that you can have. Yeah, it's nice. I got this from eBay. This was £20 and 49 pence. It's quite impressive. It's a nice clear view, and the red dot is nice and clear, and I've zeroed this in for 40 feet, and I'm quite impressed with it. I know it's cheap, okay. I mean, the gun itself was 70, just under 70. I'm not going to buy a £200 red dot put on a £70 gun. But I think it looks the part, it looks smart. You've got the cover. It comes in a box like this. And inside you've got your manual. Just put this up, explaining everything. And instructions how to zero in the red dot. And then you get a free microfiber or lens cloth, and it comes with 2 Allen keys, one for adjusting the elevation and also to adjust the windage, and I think the other Allen key is just to put the dot on the actual rail. This is a 20mm rail, by the way, so don't make the mistake of buying this in an 11mm, because it won't fit on this. Right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take it outside and show you what it looks like through the sight, through the lens, and we'll go through different settings. Right, we're outside now, and I'm going to show you the features on this thing. Sorry for the camera blurriness, but it's on R, that means it's off at the moment. So we're going to go clockwise and put it onto, say, brightness 3. Let's see how it, just get this, yeah, there you go. That's one of the options you can have. Move it up, across. Then we can go to just the crosshair itself. Moving it around. It's not bad as it goes. Then we've got the circle with the dot in it. I'm just trying to, yeah. And then we've got just a dot. Yeah. And then if you go to green, just move this along, put it on green. Let's put it on level 5. You see how bright that is. Okay. Remember, I'm outside, so the light is quite bright outside. And that's a dot. Then we'll go to circle with a dot. Oh, my hand's shaking for some reason. And then just a crosshair. And then we've got the crosshair with a circle. And that's green. It's a very nice clear picture actually. The camera doesn't do any justice, but it's quite a nice viewfinder to look through. Okay, so just to switch it off, as I said before, we just go and put it onto one of the letters, either G or R, and that'll be off. Yeah, so quite impressive it actually. I mean, for 20 quid. Yeah, all right. So that's the end of the video. Hopefully you liked it. Sorry for the hand shaking along there, but yeah, it's not bad. I'm going to zero this in again for a different distance, and in my next video I'm going to show you how I re-clean the barrel of this Browning buck. This time I'm going to be using some light machine oil, which was recommended by a friend of mine. Until next time, thank you for watching. Take care. Goodbye.